get right back into it. So as I was saying, if you're looking at this and you're trying to play the game smart, this is several cards, 0% interest for 5, 6, 7 years. So then now you're trying to set up assets, and if you can't make $1 in 5 years, then you have a problem. You have a bigger problem than this. You need to watch a different video. But what I'm trying to show you is that now you're gonna take these cards, you're gonna have tens of thousands of dollars for 0% interest that you can use for 5, 6, 7 years, and then put them into assets. Don't go ahead and buy your shoes. Don't go ahead and pay for a vacation. Don't do that. Go ahead and use your money to actually put it into assets that pay you over and over again. Welcome back, Jimmy. I don't know what just happened, but welcome back. I'm glad you're back. You see what I'm saying? So then now you're going to use your money and actually make yourself some money. Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you, Jimmy? Are you picking up what I'm dropping? Because I'm trying to make you guys some money. Now, I tell you the easiest way that you can supersize what I just told you. Okay? So then now you have these cards. Listen up, listen up. Now you have these cards. This is a good game. Now you have these cards. You're going to use the cards to run up the bag by paying for advertisements on Google and Facebook. Now, why would you do that? Because every time you use your credit cards to pay for advertisements, guess what happens? You get rewards. So then now you're spending $5,000, $10,000 a month on ads, and then you're getting 2% back, 3% back. So then now if you spend $10,000, that's $100 back in your pocket, $200 back in your pocket, $400 back in your pocket. Which means that all them flights and all them luxury goods that you're paying for, guess who's paying for it? The credit card company. And then what you're spending on ads, as long as you break even, so then let's say you spend $10,000 and then you sell $12,000 in product. You get all that money back, made a profit, plus made an extra $400 on the back end from the rewards. Smart. So then now you're just racking up these points and airline miles. That's good stuff. This is how you keep ahead of the game. So then you're using these cards to actually make you richer. That is how the game is played. That's why the rich get richer, because they spend more money. The banks are literally paying you to get richer. Picking up what I'm dropping. All right, cool. This is good. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat. Oh shoot, my music stopped. Okay, hold up. Let me get my music back. If you're coming in, tell me where you're watching from. Because we're doing this primarily for people in the USA, so. Let me see. All right, let me see. You know what's interesting? When sit down and talk to you guys. Hold up. All right. So I just dropped a video, guys. I think yesterday, right? And the video was about dating and modern women and modern men and what's going on in dating scene. Now, I want your opinion on this. Do you feel like more women should approach men, or do you think that men should learn how to approach women better? Because you may not know this, but I think it's like 40% of men under 25 or 35 have never approached a woman and asked her out in person. Just imagine that. So if you're watching this, I don't know, what do you think? How do you think we solve this problem? Because I think a lot of people are just comfortable online. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Jimmy is still here, but I see this as a major problem, because then now if nobody's asking out anybody, then what then becomes the dynamic, you know? That becomes a little weird. 40% of men have never asked a woman out. That's crazy. So that's why I dropped the video. When I learned that stat, I was like, nah, that can't be true. That can't be true. But then if you think about it, it is. It is. Sahad, what do you think? Is it Sahad or Sajad? Sajad? What do you think, man? Because I don't know. I think we need to. Let me see. Let me see if I can find. So right. Oh, I like this. This is good. I like this beat. This is good. Yeah, right. So what do you think? Do you think men should ask women out more, or do you think that's the question? Let me pin this. Let me pin this. All right, that's the question. That's the question. I just pinned it for you. All right. Now you guys coming in. All right, I feel you. I feel you. I feel the energy. I feel the energy. What's up? What's up? Should women ask men out? Would that solve the dating problem? What do you think? That is the topic of today. Should women ask men out? Would that solve the dating crisis? I don't know. Okay, cool. We're back. All right, that's what's up. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Oh. We have some echo. Okay, cool. All right, topic of discussion. Should women ask men out in today's dating world? What do you think? Should women ask men out? I don't know. Is that taboo? Is that taboo? Some might say so. Is that taboo? We're gonna load up the chat. We're waiting on some more people to come in. Okay, so the topic of discussion. Should women ask men out? Is that the worst thing in the world? I mean, I don't think so. Me personally, I'm a fan of being a guy, right? So I like, when men are men. When men get to take initiative and ask women out and chivalry, I believe in all of that. So, I don't know. Today, many men feel like they should be the ones to be asked out because I know men today are changing. I talk to women, and women don't like asking men out. That's been my experience. But then so many guys are shy and they don't want to take the risk. They don't want to go over and, risk being rejected or risk being called a creep. I mean, I understand that too, but if you don't learn to go and approach women, then you might be in trouble. But then also, it's not the goal of every man to go and approach women. And also, it's not the goal of, you have these men who don't want to approach a bunch of women, and you have these men who really only want to approach one person. They only want one person, which is great. They don't want a bunch of women, they just want one, which is also great. So then, it's like these men and these men they have something in common, which is that they don't really need to learn that skill. The guys over here who want to get better at that, well, yeah, you're probably gonna need to learn. you know, you're probably gonna need to learn. You're gonna need to learn to stay cool, learn to stay collected. You maybe learn a couple conversation starters, learn how to, you know, be quick on your feet, learn a couple jokes, right? Have some charisma, have some personality. I mean, these things might help you. These things will definitely help you. Anyway, who got in here? Who got in here? Drop something in comments. Drop something in the comments. Let me know what you guys are about. Do you think the topic of discussion is, do you think women should approach men? That's the topic of discussion. Right now we got 2 people in here. But the only way that more people come is if we have comments going on in the chat, right? So we got to comment, we got to keep it popping. Sometimes we come in here and we have people from all over the world talking to each other. We have people from Australia, from Greece, from Thailand, from Venezuela, from India, from USA, from England. We have people battling it out in the chats. But if you guys want that, then you're gonna have to start commenting. So comment, leave something in the chat. Let me know what you guys are saying. We have a question in there. Should women ask men out? This is the question. Should women ask men out? That's the question. Should women ask men out? Don't come in and be boring. Don't come in and be boring. You got to leave something in the chat. Answer the question. Answer the question. Should women ask men out today? Is that what needs to happen? Or is it the man's responsibility? I'm looking at y'all. I'm looking at y'all. Staying silent, just watching. Don't stay silent. Don't stay silent. What, the blues clues? Come in. Answer the question in the chat, people. Answer the question in the chat, people. While I pull up this, I like this beat. Come in, answer the question in the chat. Answer the question in the chat. I'm very interested to know what you guys think, because I have views on this, but I want to hear what you guys think. Should women ask men out? This is the question. We finished talking about money and now we're moving on. Should women ask men out? That's the question. Damn, that fan is very loud. Don't come in, don't be boring. Don't be boring when you come in. You have to drop a comment. Answer the question. Should women ask men out? Tell me your thoughts. We have people watching from all over the world sometimes, so I really like that but you can't come in and stay silent, because then it's boring and you guys not talking. So we need some talkative people in here who's gonna come in and say their piece, say their mind, so that we can get the conversation jumping. We have one person here watching right now. Oh, that person just left. Oh, okay. And we have 2 people in here watching right now. But you guys gotta say something. You gotta say something. You can't just come in and watch. Answer the question. Should women ask men out? That is the question. That is the topic. Should women ask men out? That is the question. You guys coming and stay silent is always so funny to me. You guys just want to watch. While I wait on you guys to say something, I'm gonna open up my laptop. I'm gonna open up my laptop because you guys not talking. I don't know. Like, should women ask men out? That is the question. That is the question. That is the topic. Should women ask men out? We have 4 people in here and no one's talking. No one's commenting. You guys are very awkward. Tell me where you're watching from and then answer the question. Should women ask men out? I'm actually curious to see if it's different in other countries. Are women approaching men like in, I don't know, in Thailand, but like in Australia? What's going on in these countries? Is it common for men to approach women? Maybe. Maybe. Might be more common than in the USA. But then women in the USA are they don't have a problem approaching men. I think they would. That might be frowned upon in like Japan. You wouldn't do that. But women in the USA probably would. But tell me your thoughts. Tell me your thoughts. Or you guys can just stay silent. So boring. You guys just come to spend time with me. I appreciate that, but you could actually say something. Or you could just watch, listen to my voice. That's also fine. This is the most silent crowd I've had all week. Sometimes, you know what's funny? Sometimes you think that, well, let me see. Sometimes you think that it's a comedian's job or an actor's job or an entertainer's job to keep you guys entertained. But sometimes, I will tell you, sometimes the audience sucks. Sometimes the audience is not responsive. Sometimes the audience doesn't get the joke. Sometimes they don't want to laugh. I can't control that. But if you guys give me energy, I'll give you energy. If you don't give me energy, then it's going to just be a bad show. It's just going to be a bad live. You have to get some new people, get a new audience. Do you guys want to be a bad audience or a lively audience? I don't know. Right now, you guys are pretty silent. Oh damn, my battery's gonna die. Then let it. Where are you watching from? I'm gonna change this. Oh, I'm gonna change this first. Hold up. All right, there we go. Oops. I don't like that one. Ooh. All right. I'm changing the name of this. Hey, what's up, Sugarfoot? What's up? Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? All right, now we got it. All right, tell me where you're watching from. Let's go. Let's go. It's a nice beat. Where are you watching from? This is the question. We got a bunch of people in here, but no one's talking. So you're the first person, which is great. And usually we have people in here talking from all over the world, but I don't know today. I don't know what's going on, guys. We're gonna have to work on this. We're gonna have to have a conversation. We're gonna have to discuss. Ah, doing my thing. Dropping it like a king. That's all I got. That's my only rhyme. Mm, uh. This seems very spread. Mom, don't watch this. What you say? Yeah, is that your name? Mom, I don't watch the. Yo, what is your name, dude? That's a crazy name. I don't watch the other best. Come in, tell me where you're watching from. Don't be silent. Don't be silent. If I could rap, it would be over for you guys. Let me just tell you. I'd be rapping every single day, all day. I'd be freestyling just for fun. Tell me where you're watching from. Who's in here? Comment your country. You're watching from Trinidad. Oh, shoot. Yo, dude, I was actually in Trinidad. I was in Trinidad. Oh, that's so crazy. Okay, so I went to Port of Spain, and so I was in Trinidad, and I went to see the where the orchestra is. Where's the orchestra play? All right, when you tell me that place, I remember. But I went from there all the way down to Church's Chicken. I walked from there to Church's Chicken, great place. And then where you guys have carnival, I was in that field and they were playing football and they were like somebody was training track and field, somebody was training football, and Mountain View was insane, right? So I really love Trinidad. Apparently you guys were having some civil unrest in like the hood in the ghetto because some people didn't want to move or like politicians were getting involved. The savannah, right? But politicians were getting involved, and so then police actually went to the hood to try to, like, I guess deal with the protesters. But I was in the middle of all of that, and honestly, I felt safe. There were police officers like every street corner or every other street corner, which is great because I don't want to get robbed. So I felt safe. I stopped by you guys's like Bank of Trinidad. So I stopped by there. You guys had a stock exchange on that same street. I stopped by there too. Where else did I go? Yeah, it was a nice place. There was a park overlooking the Caribbean Sea in Port of Spain, and then there was a breakfast place that was right next to it. Amazing. You ate doubles, of course, of course. In fact, I had. You guys have this dumpling thing. What's that thing called? What's the double? Not double. It's not doubles. It's like a bun. I soon tell you. I soon tell you. God damn. What was that called? Pan? No, that's Spanish for bread. Roti. No, no, it's not roti. It's not roti. It's like a bread. Shoot. All right, let me look up. Let me look it up. I got you. Wait, 1 sec. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Trinidad bake. Shoot, French toast. It's bake. I had bake, brother. I had bake with mackerel and sausage and okra, brother. Oh. All right. So then bake is like a biscuit, right? That shit was nice. I mean, that stuff was nice. Yeah. Yeah. The bake was nice, dude. So yeah, we're brothers. You see what I'm saying? That is it, proper. Yeah, man, proper. Yeah, man, it was good. It was good. Yeah, I recommend Trinidad. Coconut bake, precisely. I had coconut bake, and I had coconut bake in Grenada. So I went to Grenada, and I stayed for maybe 3 months. And in Grenada, I had coconut bake like every week because I had coconut bake, and I think it was salt ham. I had salted ham with coconut bake and coffee. That was my breakfast. Salted ham. Yeah. Very salty, by the way. They meant that. When they said it was salted ham, yeah, they meant that shit. Grenada a lot. Yeah. Bacon shark. Never had shark. I've never had shark meat. But the salted ham was good. Salted ham. Yeah, they meant, man, that salt was salty. Yeah, salt was salty. But they meant that. So yeah, we're brothers. Good to talk to you, dude. You're the most exciting conversation I've had today, so kudos to you. I know everybody else that came in has been boring, but you're a pretty chill dude, so good to meet you. Lonely Road, I remember you. Lonely Soul, I try to remember you. I see you don't have a badge, so you must be new here, but it's good to meet you. Lonely Soul. Meeting somebody else from Trinidad, that's what's up. If you haven't already, you know what to do. If you haven't already, join the team. Tell me where you're watching from. Come in, don't be silent. Talk to me. I might have been to your country already. Ooh, this beat is nice. Come in, tell me where you're watching from. Yo. So we had somebody in here from Trinidad. I wonder where the next person is going to be from. I haven't met someone from Trinidad in a long time on this live, so that's very cool. Tell me where you're watching from. Don't come in, don't be silent. Tell me where you're watching from. Come in, talk to me. The more energy you give, the more energy we get. The exciting people must be at work right now. Maybe that's what's happening. The exciting people are at work. I understand. It's not your fault, guys. we just talked to somebody from Trinidad, and now I'm waiting for. This is garbage. Where are you watching from? Tell me where you're watching from. I might have been to your country, you never know. So tell me where you're watching from, and let's talk. Mm, mm, mm. Come in, tell me where you're watching from. Oh, my phone is gonna die for real. It's okay. We can let it die on the call. Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me where you're watching from. Who's in here? Ooh, 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 ooh. Who's in here? Who's in here? Tell me where you're watching from. Don't come in and be silent. Tell me where you're watching from. We had someone from Trinidad just now. Tell me where you're watching from. Maybe I've been to your country. Maybe not. Maybe not yet. Maybe I'm coming soon. Uh, 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 uh. All right, who's in here? Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me where you're watching from. Which country are you watching from? We had someone in here just now that was from Trinidad. So, if you're watching and you're from a country besides Trinidad, I would love to meet you. We have friends from all over the world. This is very cool. What's good? Okay, it's 10:30. It's 10:30. Time for me to log off, people. All right. Peace out. Peace out. I will see you guys in the morning. You guys already know I go live every weekday, so I will see you guys. Peace out. I'm heading to the gym. Peace.